All day I dream about beats. My bedroom was beginning to look like a bona fide studio, which was fitting because all I did day and night was dream about making music. There are wires sneaking everywhere and machines, most of them bought secondhand, stacked around my bed. More and more often, as soon as school was out, people would drop by to listen to me make beats and mixtapes for parties. One afternoon, Pharrell swung through. "Whoa, when did you get this?" he said, running his fingers along my new ASR 10. "That's my baby," I said with a smile. "We're about to get it on for real. I can start making some serious beats now." "You've got to let me check this out," Pharrell said, taking in the sleek console. The ASR 10, purchased courtesy of my Liberty Mutual checks, was the finest piece of recording equipment any of us owned. Nice. That's what's up.
Thoughts on what you just read?
Man, the ASR 10 is a dope keyboard, man. One of my partners I went to school with, you know what I'm saying, he had one, and he used to sample stuff with it and make beats with it. It could sample anything, you know what I'm saying? It's just like everything else that's out there. It's pretty old, you know what I'm saying? But it's a dope sequencer, and I can also relate to when he said he would dream about making beats, because a lot of the beats that I did that got placed was actually stuff that was in my head when I woke up in the morning, and I just went straight in the studio and made the melodies, you know what I'm saying? Put the drums on and everything, and it turned out to be something. It's kind of like, it's almost like God put the melodies in, put the music in your head, and you got to get it out. And if you wait or do something else, you're going to forget it like that, you know? But when the juice is flowing, you know what I'm saying, you got to lay it down, you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely relate to that, what he said, and man, you know, him and Pharrell being friends, I can relate to that too, because when I first got to Atlanta like 13, 14 years ago, I would go to the Guitar Center every day, and one of my partners used to be up there, you know what I'm saying, by the name of Lamar. He turned out to be a major producer too, and also G Fresh, you know what I'm saying? He was doing beats with us over there on the demo keyboards. He turned out to be a major producer, and all us used to hang together, and my homeboy Carl too. He got a bunch of major placements. All us used to go over there every day and just make beats until they'd be like, "Hey, y'all got to get off this equipment unless y'all buying something," you know what I'm saying? So we all turned out to be doing some major stuff, you know what I'm saying? And producers and people that do, you know, birds of a feather flock together, you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely relate to that, man. So that's what's up.
Now, what was your first studio like? He was talking about his studio in his bedroom.
Oh man, my first studio was actually in my bedroom too. I had the microphone in the closet, you know what I'm saying, in between the clothes. We'd just move the clothes out the way, and they would act as kind of like a sound suppressant, you know what I'm saying, like some soundproof. Put the microphone right in the middle of that, a Radio Shack microphone now, you know what I'm saying, just drop. We used to hang it over the pole that the hangers was on, hang it over the pole, put a piece of tape on it so it couldn't go down no more. It was a dynamic microphone, not a condenser microphone. So we hit the little on switch. It might be a little feedback, you know, just adjust the inputs and stuff. And I was recording on like Acid Pro and doing beats on Fruity Loops, you know what I'm saying? Like way back in the day when Fruity Loops had like kind of first started and stuff. So, you know, and then graduated from there and, you know, got into more different things and stuff like that. But yeah, we had a little PC computer, you know what I'm saying? And then we had gotten a little mixer, a little analog mixer, you know what I'm saying? We thought we was doing something back then, but, you know, and it just added on from there, you know, and kept going and kept going, kept adding on to it.
Now, when you were first coming up, obviously in that one he was talking about Pharrell and so on and so forth, so that kind of alludes to the fact that Timbaland and Pharrell were, you know, making beats or playing around with beats early on in Tim's career. Were you more of the loner type at first, or did you like collab with other producers before you got to Atlanta?
Man, we had a little rap group, you know what I'm saying, back in the booth called the Battle Boys, you know what I'm saying, and we used to make beats. I used to make the beats, and my homeboy Taze, you know what I'm saying, he used to make the beats too. We used to just go back and forth, you know. Sometimes he'll add on to my beat, sometimes I add on to his beat. Sometimes I do a beat by myself, sometimes he'll do a beat by himself. You know what I'm saying? And my other dog, Lil Mike, that was all three of us. We was all in a group. We was all rappers. I DJ'd at this club, you know what I'm saying, every weekend, you know what I'm saying, called Area 51. We started packing it out, you know, up the bayou, coming down to it, down the bayou, people from New Orleans coming to the club. you know, until they shut it down. You know, I used to play this song called Ball Knuckles. I produced for some cats called K3 back in my hood, you know. And every time the song played, the club broke out into a fight. Everybody fighting, you know what I'm saying, just off the strength of the feeling that the song gave them. And, you know, the club owners told me not to play the song no more. But being that I produced it, you know what I'm saying, I still played the song, and they just had one big bad fight one night, and they shut the whole club down. So, yeah, man, I used to work with different producers and stuff like that every now and then. But most of the time, I was in the room just doing them by myself, you know what I'm saying. But shout out to my dog Taze. We put together a lot of stuff, you know. We started getting hot as a rap group, and yeah, man, we was doing it back then, you know. So, yep, I collabed with other producers before, but most of the time I was in the room making them by myself.